Hello, what is up, Jamie fans? Josh here speaking, and today we're gonna be looking at the s.h.figuarts Sukuna from Jujutsu Kaisen. This is actually the first Jujutsu Kaisen figure I'm reviewing from the s.h.figuarts line. I didn't get to review all of the previous figs that came before this because I was a bit late getting into the series, and when I did actually start getting into it, I went for the Figma versions, which to me are pretty good figures too. I gotta say though, after getting this figure on hand, I instantly fell in love with the packaging. I love the artwork and colors they put into this and how small it is. But anyways, here we have Sukuna out of the packaging, and aesthetic wise, I think he does look very accurate to the anime. I know a lot of people wish they made the other version of Sukuna where he's wearing the robe, which to be fair, that would have been pretty dope to have, but personally, I am actually glad that they went with this version, since this is mostly how Sukuna appeared when we got to see him in action. Everything below the crotch piece are pretty much just reused parts from the regular Yuji figure that also came from the s.h.figuarts, which may sound like a negative, but I mean it's not inaccurate or anything, so it is to be expected. For accessories, he doesn't really come with a lot, but we do get what's necessary. Starting with the faceplates, he does come with 5. The first one is, of course, this creepy, evil smiling face that came with him in the package. Here's a quick comparison with the Figma version, which I'll have to admit I thought was better than the SHF, at least compared to their first Sukuna faceplate that came from the regular Yuji figure 2 years ago. But now Tamashii Nations has showed us that they can do better looking faceplates for Sukuna, and man, gotta say, I'm actually loving this now 10 times more than what we got with the Figma. Next, we then get another smiling face, but this one is more thrilled, or I guess excited, like, ooh, you're gonna get it now, man. Then we get this more calm and kind of like a disappointed expression where he's just talking like, is that really the best you can do? And then of course the best of them all, we got this really sick looking evil smiling face. The look on his face right here defines just how evil and crazy the character is, and I think they captured it perfectly on this faceplate. This is definitely my favorite out of the 5, it is so good. And then last but not least, he does come with a bonus faceplate for Yuji where Sukuna's mouth just popped out on the side of his face. You're supposed to use this on the regular Yuji figure from the SHF, like this. And yeah, I do think it does look very nice, although I still wish that eventually they would give us their own smiling face for Yuji. I know we already got it from the Figma, but I personally would just like to have a full set of expressions from the SHF version. Yeah, I mean, we already got 3 neutral expressions that are pretty much just looking at different directions. And for a character like Yuji, you've got tons of options to choose from aside from giving us multiple neutral ones. So come on Tamashii, we know you can do it. You know, there's still time for you to include it on another releasing figure that you've announced recently. Moving on, we then get 3 pairs of interchangeable hands as well as a single right hand doing a specific gesture. The first set of hands that came with him in the package are a pair of open palm hands, which as you can see has sculpted nails on there, which looks really good. We got a pair of fisted hands, a pair of hands for activating his domain expansion, and a single right hand that kinda looks like a thumbs up hand, but according to the box here, it's supposed to be for holding his chin. Also, I forgot to mention that you can actually put any of Sukuna's hands on the regular Yuji figure if you want. And same thing with the heads. This gives you more options playing around with Sukuna on Yuji's body. And then quickly moving on to the articulation, first off, his head can tilt from side to side, move all the way around, move up and down, arms can move up, all the way forward, outward, swivel at the bicep, elbow bend, standard rotation at the wrist, move up and down, rotation at the waist, ab crunch can only move about that much. I wish he could go further than that, however moving backwards, he does move a lot better. Legs can move back, forward, outward, rotation at the thigh, knee bend, foot rotation, ankles move down, up, and there's a bit of pivot there as well. Now for some height comparisons, here is Sukuna next to some figures from the same line. We got the s.h.figuarts Itadori Yuji and Fushiguro Megumi. Then here we have him standing next to the Figma Itadori Yuji and Satoru Gojo, and man, Sukuna looks a bit shorter than Yuji. Anyways, here he is with some other figures. We got the s.h.figuarts Naruto Shippuden version and Kakashi Hatake. Here he is next to the Revoltech Amazing Yamaguchi Deku and Bakugo, the Dawson model Saitama and Janus, the Marvel Legends movie Deadpool and Sentinel Into the Spider-Verse Peter B. Parker Spider-Man. Okay, so now as for the conclusion of this review, overall I think this is definitely another great figure for Jujutsu Kaisen fans. Nothing too crazy or super impressive about the articulation. I mean, it's pretty much just a shirtless version of the Yuji figure we've already gotten. However, it's not to say that it is a bad figure. Again, this is pretty much how the character looked in the anime, and that is just how it should be. I guess if I were to add something into this figure to make it even better, it would be to add Sukuna's finger as an accessory. I mean, that's pretty much the whole reason Sukuna's living inside Yuji's body, and even if it's just a small accessory, I think it was a missed opportunity to include Sukuna's finger on this figure, especially since it really didn't come with other extras apart from the alternate faceplates and hands. But that said, I still think this figure is great. But anyways, that is it for my review, and if you enjoyed it, please don't forget to click that like button, comment down below what did you think of this review, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos. If you'd like to check out my other contents, then you can click on one of the options right here. I'm going to be reviewing the SHF Kid Sasuke next, so stay tuned for that, and as always, thank you for watching. Peace out.